Go. Not so inside if you're a student. All right. We've broken a few rules here, and we've probably said some things that have shocked a few of you. So in the interest of parody, we have decided to bring a religious portion to our show. I'd like to introduce now a brief sermon from the Church of the Children's Television Workshop.
Thank you for coming. All are blessed here at the Church of the Children's Television Workshop. For the uninitiated, my raiment that you see is part of our noble tradition. For if we have pants that we can no longer wear because of the expansion of our girth, we celebrate the Lord's bounty and wear them upon our heads. I shall now read from the book of Sesame. It was the first day of the 11th month of the year of our Lord 1969 that the Rogerians did arrive. On a trolley they did come, fleeing the mad king that called himself Friday. And it was late in the day that they arrived at the gate of the great city of the Sesamites. The king did come to the gate to greet them, and the leader of Rogerians knelt before him. Thus he spake. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? And the king looked down at him as the Rogerian leader looked at the king with surprise and said, I see you speak my language. And the king just smiled and gave him a Sesamite sandwich. And yea, there was much rumor and hubbub in the city. There was much rumor and hubbub in the city, for it had long been prophesied that 24 days after the Rogerians, the people who did take their shoes off and then put them back on again, did come to the city, that the fabled Snuffleupagus would return. Many did not believe in the Snuffleupagus, ever since the great yellow bird from long ago did speak of him and was banished to the dump outside of town where dwelt the mad Oscar, who ruled with an iron fist from an iron tin with an iron lid. And yea, and 24 days did pass, and the Snuffleupagus did not return. And at this time the king decreed that the Rogerians were to be executed. And yea, all of the Sesamites were gathered in the arena, and the Rogerians were laid at the floor in handcuffs, shackles. And at this time the king said unto his people, People of Sesame, I shall spare one of their lives, if you can tell me which one of these Rogerians is not like the others. They are all the same! They are all the same, cried the Sesamites. Except one Ernie of Sesame, who did say he thought the man standing far on the right was different. And in a blessed fever the Sesamites did beat him with rubber mallets until he was a blue and orange mess upon the stairs of the arena. And lo, the king gave the order, and the executioner did wield his axe. And just then, from the sky came lightning and thunder raining down. And the leader of Rogerians looked up at the king and said, It is the cult of Tesla, you see. But perhaps you call them the Electric Company. And yea, the city of the Sesamites was destroyed in a holy conflagration. And nothing now remains of the great city of Sesame, except for a tiny stone tablet on which can be read, This sermon was brought to you by the number 69 and the letters St. Lawrence Arts Centre.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cloud Morris, the Reverend Cloud Morris.